core is the center of your body. It controls the movement of everything from your shoulders, really from the base of your throat to your upper thighs. Some people think the core is just the abdominals, but you've got your tubular core, so it's front abdominals, side abdominals, back, right? Your lats, your quadratus lumborum. And the core really encompasses everything from neck to upper thigh area. So we want to get that nice and tight and turned on so that it fires and can help you get into some of these shapes. Not every core exercise is the same. So simply doing 100 sit-ups or 50 sit-ups before doing a handstand, yeah, it'll warm up your core, but it's not specific and direct. Look at the shape you're trying to make and see how you can warm up your core in that shape. And that goes for not just the core, but the entire body warm-ups. But specifically for core, think about, what am I doing in this pose? And how can I heat up my core in a way that's going to support me in this pose? For example, handstand. Handstand is secretly this, right? It's secretly standing up with your arms overhead, and you just flipped it over on the other, on itself, right? So would it serve me to do bicycle crunches for handstand core? Maybe, but I would say not really, right? What would serve bicycle crunches is a twisted arm balance, like side crow, right? This makes sense, doesn't it? Why this would be good for twisting. For handstands, I'm going for this shape at the end of the day. So what would be a good core exercise for this shape? Maybe leg lifts, right? Training the body to be in that shape. Another appropriate core exercise for handstand could be plank. Maybe even single-legged plank, maybe single-legged, single-arm plank, right? Working the body in the shape it's heading towards. For crow pose, what does crow pose look like? I love the crow pose core warm-ups. Crow pose is a little sneaky, right? You're in this little ball. This is essentially seated crow pose. So how could I warm up my abs like this? From seated, kind of unlikely, although sitting like this could work, right? I'm taking the legs out and bringing the legs in and taking, what is this called? Navasana, boat pose, right? So I could go from half boat to full boat. Really, boat, you can have the legs straight. But if I were preparing for crow, I would do this, because this is crow, just seated. Imagine you're down here too, and you want to work on crow pose. Arms are overhead, knees come to the backs of your arms. So you could theoretically stay like this and just lower your butt down and use your low belly muscles to bring your knees back to the backs of your arms, and lower that down and bring the knees to the backs of your arms. If you are at home and you're like, okay, today I want to work on side crow, think about what shape side crow is, what kind of abs should you do to prepare you for this kind of movement? The answer is any kind of twisted abs, yeah, that are going to prepare your core to twist. So just start to think critically. This is what makes it fun. This is what makes it your own. There is no single best core warm-up for any particular pose. It's whatever you want to put in that makes logical sense, right? And again, if you warm up doing something else, it's fine. I just try to be as specific and direct and efficient as possible. Efficiency is my jam.